Right, we are live then. Welcome to all viewers. I don't expect you to be here straight away. I think that was for me. Thank you very much. Let's sit down at the table and do the ceremonial handover. And let's jump into the game for this. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Stream Day Torch. The Everlasting Torch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's officially our turn to do the fun here. The torch has been passed. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome very much to round 2, the second part of today's stream day. And for those of you who haven't checked the schedule yet, you will see that we are currently on round 2. Taribo has just finished his bit of this after a solid 2-hour session. Thank you very much for that, Taribo. And it is now my turn. And after we're done with me, we're going to head over to Fawn's place. But for now, let's go into the game. So, those of you who have been paying attention to the... Hello, Mike. Those of you who have been paying attention to Taribo's stream will know that he has just finished a map room, which looks very good. Goodbye, Taribo. Thank you for doing your part. So now that we have the aforementioned ceremonial torch and this nice little box that we got from, I think it was Pyro. Thank you very much for the box, Pyro. Let's put our helmets on and go do what we're supposed to do. So what we're going to do for now is basically just head over there. What better way to start than with a derp? Come on. Ow. Oh, we missed. Oh, dearie me. Oh. This is what happens when I try to do cool things. Come on. Come on. Oh, we missed it. There we go. Good start, this. Let's, come on. Why are you taking off? There we go. So that was the HQ. Let's head over to my place, because, I am going to be building what is going to basically be a small community project over at my Viking village. Those of you who catched my stream last night will know that me and Yilk did a good bunch of work there. Then, doing a bunch of decoration. Ooh, we got followers. Pyroburnum and Metamorphic Mike, thank you very much for your respective follows. I really appreciate it. So here we can see my place. Let's have it load and then do another flyby. Go back out here. Here you can see the Viking ship that we built last night. Looking very good. Of course, in the Phalian colours of blue and white. A nice little spruce ship with a spruce door that I seem to have forgotten to remove. There we go. And Yilk did some amazing terraforming here. Some solid work creating this lovely little secret garden. I actually have a plan for what I want to do with this place, but I'm not going to do that now. Because what we are going to do today is to work on a little community project. This is, well, mostly for the boat buddies, but of course everyone is welcome. And this is the base. As you can see, these maps haven't been updated in a while. Let's see if we can actually hit the maps. There we go. Like that. Let's just put them back up again. That's going there. That's going there. That's going there. And that's going there. Now you can see it's starting to look good. We're going to be focusing on this little area right here today, which is where we're going to be building a nice little community market. A place where you can buy and sell crops and that sort of thing. And here's an amazing statue that Yilk built last night, that we have of course given a Viking name, taken some artistic liberty. Magnus Erlendsson was never a king, he was technically the Earl of Orkney, And that quote is sort of a modernized version of what he used to say. But he was the Earl of Orkney in the 12th century, and he was known for having a philosophy of, you know, negotiate, do democracy, don't start attacking just willy-nilly. So he was like a very early important diplomat in Northern Europe. But we are going to be focusing on this area right here, because this tiny little lot here is going to become a community market. A community market where people can sell goods, crops, ores, whatever they want. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's start by picking up some mats. Another thing that we're going to be doing is something that I've sort of been talking about a lot but never actually done. Those of you who have followed me since my early streams, and those of you who have been playing on the server for a while, will know that this isn't my first base. This is not my first base. I actually had a very different base to begin with, which has since been can you bring that? And I've then relocated. So we're going to need a bunch of fence posts. We're going to need... Ooh, getting low on birch. Hopefully we have... I think we have more birch upstairs. Because what we're going to be making is a bunch of little... like market stalls. Where we're going to be putting... where people can sell their goods and stuff. And we're also going to be putting up some armor stands. And that sort of thing. We're going to be needing all the signs. Are we going to need the dark oak? I don't think so. This we can do with. We can do with the spruce. And I think that is what we need for now. We can use the sticks. So let's head downstairs and start working. And of course, hello to everyone in chat. How rude of me not to say hello. Welcome to everyone in chat. Thank you very much for joining us. And I hope you will be staying with us for the entire day. So, we're going to need some spruce to begin with, and since we don't have any spruce right now, we're going to be crafting that up. Let's just put this up there so it doesn't break the grass. We're of course going to keep our stream torches in our inventory, but we can do like... No, these are the empty ones, we don't need those. Let's put that there. Because we have some mats in here as well. So what we're going to be doing, I've sort of made a very rough plan. What I want is for you to like come from over here, like this is the dock area, this is where you will be landing. Follow the path to the absolutely amazing statue that Yilk made, and then turn off into the market. So I think this is like a good reference point for the middle of it, like one of the middles. And then we can have another middle over here. Hello, good sir, Plasty. Welcome very much to the stream. So I think it's logical to make the path the same width as the rest of it. So let's just make it a 3 wide path. So we have a reference point. I'll try when my teacher isn't looking. Tell your teacher this is important. This is important to your studies, and I'm a teacher, I know this. So there we have that, and let's do like so. So this is going to be our first stall, our second stall, a bunch of stalls. We're going to have some stalls going all the way over here. And these are stalls that everyone can claim. That's sort of the clue here. Anyone who wants to can come to the Phalian Viking land and claim a stall. You know what? I think 3 is a bit wide. I think 3 is a bit wide. I think 2 is going to look better. Did we have any grass? We do not have any grass. Have fun, Phali. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Threebo, and have a nice day as well. Let's make it 2. So 2 like this. And these could meet up at the end here. And we're going to have that sort of lead in like that. And Izuma himself is now hosting my stream with one viewer. Thank you very much, Izuma. Really appreciate it. And of course, Izuma, I have to say happy birthday, happy anniversary. It's not your birthday, but you get my point. Happy anniversary. Good tidings and everything with the first year of the LPMT server. Now this is, for those of you who are not familiar with it, the Let's Play Minecraft Together server that is run by Izuma. You know what, that stream torch is just taking too much space, so let's put it there. Then we know it, that's the stream torch. We need to get grass. Let's see if I can... Hey, we actually managed to take off today. And let's get some grass so we can fix that path. There it is. One stack should be enough. Fireheart says, I'm so happy, my one free day from school and it's LPMT stream day. Well, I'm glad everything turned out in your favour. Really hoping that people will enjoy this day. We have, I know that most of the people streaming today, and I say most of because I haven't talked to absolutely everyone yet, but I know that people have a lot of good stuff lined up for today, so you should be having a blast. I already have the stream, I already have a Twitch set up on my television downstairs, so will be watching all the streams there. So then we have the 2 wide paths, and then we can have the stalls being here, and I think we're going to do the stalls very basic, so let's just do like so. What I'm thinking is for the stall to be something like this. Oops. And then, is that a bit high? Yeah, that's a bit high, to be honest. Let's do the corners with a full block. And we'll do slabs for the rest of it. So let's make some spruce slabs. Because this is sort of going to be the prototype, and then we're going to copy it, or duplicate it rather. So like that, and then we'll have the fence posts that I know I brought with me. They were in my inventory already. So let's do birch just as a test. Just like so, and so. Why am I doing one higher there? Because I want it to be slanted. And then we're going to have the spruce trapdoors. Like that. Of course, I didn't bring in extra trapdoors. Let's make some more. We're going to be using plenty of those. So like that, and when you come over here, you'll have like all the items you want to purchase behind here. Fireheart is now following us. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. So let's open that. What I'm thinking, we need to keep it grassy. We need to keep it grass like this, I think. And then, yeah, I was thinking carpet or wool. Like either wool blocks or carpet. Genuinely not 100% sure. Let's do some trial and error with this white wool. And we have several colours to go from, of course. So let's... There we go. So like that. And like, we're gonna, like behind here, we're gonna have it like so. And then, this is probably not going to look good, but something like that. It's a bit thick, isn't it? It's a bit thick. What we can do as an alternative is use slabs. I would really like wool to be used though, but we can also always go with slabs because that will make it more slanted and not as blocky and thick. Jesus Christ. I have a printer sitting right next to me and it has this tendency to just boot up out of the blue, giving me a heart attack every single time. What about acacia? We could do acacia. I'm going to have to put this amazing little stream box here. I haven't even had time to check it yet. We don't have anything there we can use. There we go, acacia. No, don't do that. Acacia slabs. There we go. Let's try acacia slabs, because that will set it out from the rest of it. So, like so. And we need to, let's do. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. And all of the derpage. There we go. Something like that. Because then we can do this, sort of like that. How does that look? That's not bad. That's not bad in my opinion. I've seen worse. Maybe carpet with string under it. Yeah, I think that could also be an alternative. I need to see if I have string. Because this is my problem. I'm not good with using blocks I'm not used to. Ooh, that's good looking. I mean, there's a nice little thing here. Because then we can have two sets of chests, and we're going to have an armor stand, and we can have the prices hanging from this, or this. So like, you would do like this. Like, Phali's crops. 1 diamond per slot. Something like that, and then you'd have chests here. I think that could look pretty good. That is like, that's one idea. Let's leave that there, and we can have a look at other possibilities. And Thira is now following us. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. So make that the same size. Trying to keep track of everything here. Oh, goofed it up. Like that, and like that. More trapdoors? Yeah. What we could be using is oak trapdoors, like on the sides. I think birch is going to look a bit strange. Also, I did that one block too small. Because I want it to be 4, so you can fit 2 double chests on these at least. But how does that look? I mean, it does mix it up a bit. Let's do a try here, but let's go see if I have string, and we can do that carpet and string trick that I've never used before, so that's probably not going to go well, but it's worth a try anyway. Because I don't think I had any string. I actually had string. We need to get rid of some of this. Don't need all of this. Don't need all of it. You know what? These shulker boxes are going to have to go. Let's put them over here, so we have somewhere to put them. We can put our spare tools there. Well, let's go get some more. Oop, that's not the rocket. Let's come on. Oh, dearie me. You know what? Let's just walk. Instead of wasting rockets on me not being able to fly. I think I have some string over here. I'll bring some, Phali. Thank you very much. Yikame, welcome to the stream, man. TD, if you'll bring, yeah, if you can bring the string, then I won't need to go look for it, because I don't think I have any. But I do have carpets. But I mean, from above, it looks pretty good. But that's just, you know, a prototype. While we're waiting for While we're waiting for TD to show up, let's see if we have any oak. We only have... Didn't I have a... Yeah, we have the stack I've got on me. And we need to turn that into planks, and we need to turn that into... Where are they? Where are the... Am I blind? Oh, there they are. Let's make a couple of stacks of that. That's Super Dando. I am working on... I'm working on a community market. Like, we already have a community market here, but I'm making my own. So let's... Like something like that. Ooh, wrong way. We're going to have to place it from the inside. So let's just open it up like that, and we'll do something like that. Could that work? I think that looks pretty good. It adds like a nice detail to the back of it. And then, wasn't there a bunch of chests here? Yeah. Thank you very much for the chests. We can do like so. So that's going to be the store. So Phali's crops, and then you go into the chests, and they have everything you need. We're going to have to put some torches up though, otherwise this is going to turn into absolute Baghdad here. So something like that. Let's leave that as an attempt. Let's just put these chests here. So then we're going to have two like bigger stalls, and then we can have more like it. Like I'm not going to do everything like this. These are sort of like the more professional permanent stalls. We're going to have some smaller stalls over here, which I'm thinking are going to be like maybe half the size of these. Put them on top of the slabs. What do you mean, Domino? Do you mean the oak trapdoors? Just wait for... The only downside with chat is not having the lag. TD! Hello, man. Shulker box of string. Thank you very much. Let's... Oh, and he took off. Oh, well, thank you. Well, you don't have to worry about string, I guess. So how does this work then? Isn't it something like this? Or did I place that too low now? No, that should be it. Because now we should be able to put the carpet on top of that. So let's... stream gift should last a while. Thank you very much, TD. I really appreciate it. Let's try with red and white wool. So let's go to that. Let's make some more, and let's make some white carpet as well. And this is already turning into a mess, but let's see how it goes anyway. So that there, it means we have to do like that. And then let's do white, red, white, red, white. But how do we go on from that? Like so, because we can't keep going back, we can't. Which means... How about doing it like this? I'm thinking out loud now. And then something like that, and then let's just do like so. Ooh, we didn't place string there. Ooh, we did place string there. We didn't place it down there. There we go. I'm just going to have to clean some of that up afterwards. There we go. And then... I'm forgetting to keep attention to chat now. See, people are typing. Invades Norway. Hello, Daniel. You and your invasions. Pixelated Target, I pulled a mumbo. No, the server isn't broken. That's cute, isn't it? I like it. Isn't that pretty cute? Or is that a bit much? Let's just use this sword. Is that... like, does that work? Or is it a bit... Maybe we want to do full blocks in the front as well. Always going to be the next British colony, you wish. Oh no, that's the wrong one. And that also is the wrong one. Let's do like that. What if we do it like this? Is that sort of works, doesn't it? But then we can place carpets on the back there as well. I think that works, sort of. Which ones do we prefer? I'll leave both for now, and we can decide afterwards which one we like the best. And what we're going to do while we wait is place some more of the trapdoors we don't have. Maybe we have trapdoors in here. We do not, but we have spruce, which helps. Lots of those. Where did they go? Oh, we had plenty. I can never find anything in my inventory because I'm a klutz. Where even did I put it? Oh, there we go. Oops. So like so. Which one do you like the best? What kind of peasants eat baked potatoes? The sort that have a big potato field over here that gives unlimited supplies. Let's remove this from the back, because it's in the way. And that means also we don't need this string. So the question now is, which one of these do we like the best? Because I'm thinking with these we can keep the sign. Can keep the signs hanging here. No wait, that's not a sign. That's a trapdoor. Like, why can't it? Where does it hang on the string? No, okay. Was presenting some design work. Hello, Binky. Welcome to the stream. So which one of these two do we like the best? I'm not sure. But this is also the sort of Phali's, like, we could call this like Phali's vegetables. Oops. Oh, no, that's not what we want. 1D slot. The one on the right is nice, so the left one looks gay. How rude of you to say that. I like that one, but I think this is more fitting for the smaller ones. Spangle in chat. Run for your life. And Spangle Blue is actually following us. Thank you very much. I sounded surprised by that. That was not my intention. Sorry. Thank you, Spangle, for your follow. The left one looks nicer, so you prefer this one. I'm honestly not sure which one I like the best. What I'm thinking... we're gonna, because we're gonna have a big one in the middle, like a big open market. I'm thinking we're gonna do this style for that, and we're gonna use these wooden ones for the ones out here. Okay, then that's the plan. With this very dramatic music not fitting the plot at all. And then he realized his sword was very powerful. It could chop wool like no one had ever seen a shear done before. One man and his sword in Woolly Mammoth, the movie. That hurt my throat. I'm gonna need some tea now. Yeah, it looks too thick. Following is just another word for stalking, right? Well, you're the expert on that, Spangle. Tom CD1. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, it's thick Spangle's face. Daniel, how rude of you. Daniel bringing all sorts of rude to the party. Okay, let's go with this, the sign here then. And we're gonna do like a sort of a bazaar in the middle. Which is gonna be a bunch of stuff. We're gonna have an entrance to that here. So let's do that in a slightly different style. Let's do oak for that. So let's have it there, and there. We've got Domino and Yikame sitting. What are you doing up there? Yikame having fun on the roof. Domino here. Hello, Domino. I expect you to be causing havoc anytime soon. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We need it to be 5, so let's just move this. Taking a poop on the roof. Jesus, Daniel. You and your poop jokes. Let's make this a different colour. Let's make them sort of stick out a bit. We have plenty of dark oak, so let's use that for some of it. Gonna have to go dump stuff soon. Let's make a bunch of sticks. Wait, didn't we bring sticks? This is my... yeah, look, we have dark oak fence. Let's... oh, I have too many things. Let's... Phali, does this look good? What did you do? Because it won't fit in between there, of course. You know, I like it. I like it. It does sort of clean up this edge a bit. Do we agree, chat? I'd say that looks good. I forget what I was doing. Yeah, I was making... You know what? I'm getting tired of running back and forth. Let's just do what every sane person would have done a long time ago. And put a crafting table over here. And then we're going to make... First of all, we need to... Let's not do all of it. Let's do it like that and get one stack. Let's do some more dark oak. Because I think they are going to look good here. So 1, 2. Now this needs to be taller than these. Floating crafting table is illegal. It is completely legal in the Norwegian Viking land. Looks good, Tom says. Thank you very much. And one on top there, and one on top there, and one on top there. One on top there. Do we need it to be even higher? I think we want it to be 1 higher. The thing is, these are 4. We need space. we're gonna have some smaller ones over here, because I don't want this to be like perfectly uniform. I want this to be sort of, yeah. Oh my god, I'm on TV hype. Spangle, you silly you. Well, actually, you are on TV because I have my my television set in the living room, watching the stream. So my wife and my son is actually watching me right now while I'm upstairs doing the streaming in my office. So do we want this to go one more up? I'm thinking this bazaar needs to be more like, you know what, I have an idea. I suddenly had an idea. Let's do... When the Phali has ideas, it's never a good sign. Let's do... that. We need to do that, and there we go. And then... get our shares. Let's call them Billy. It's a Beatles joke. I know that because I followed you. Oh. Because what I'm thinking is, like, slanting down like that. Wouldn't that look good? So, white, red, white. Something like that. I think that could look good. And then we'll have a white strip of wool running, not like that to begin with. Then we'll have the white strip running like that and two past, which means we're having that there. What is that weirdly shaped candy cane? What weirdly shaped candy cane? It's gonna be a tent, you know. There's no point in explaining this to you, Daniel. You don't understand art. Huh. Also, people tell me I sound like a villager. Huh. Oh, you don't hear it. So like that, or do we want to do... We can do a carpet on that last one, he said after doing all of this. Let's bring our string back. And our white carpet. And... hello, and I am an art. Like that? No, that looks weird. That just looked weird. Let's not do that. Let's do it like that. What do you think, Yikimate? Does it look good? From your roof toilet? My Minecraft froze at the oink render. Well, the oink render will do that to you. Even worse is Jimbo's Guardian farm. That will absolutely break everything. That is a powerful beast. Oops, don't want to do that. Oh, we can actually do it from standing down. So, like that. Take that away, and then we're going to do the white. Let's do it like this. Do I have enough white wool? I have another stack there, good. Because this is also going to be like a community project. Lots of particles will break the game, indeed. Jimbo's... outside of Jimbo's Guardian farm, there is a sign telling you turn off particles or prepare for death. Does that look good? I think it looks a bit weird. I'm not entirely sure if I like it. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not entirely sure if I like it. Let's remove that fence there with my sword because I'm too lazy. I mean, it does sort of look the part. Let's see it from up top, because I think the... How dare me, there we go. I think if we add some red carpet, the roof looks too heavy indeed. It's too thick. Why can't there be wooden slabs in this game? We need slabs of everything. What we could do... No, we don't have that as well. If we'd had granite slabs and andesite slabs, we could have used that. Getting all the messages. What other mats can we use though? What about birch? Just using birch slabs, heading straight down. Would that work? Didn't we bring birch? I think we brought some birch at least. Let's use the strip birch because we need to get rid of it. The strip birch, part of a project that failed miserably, and we should not talk about it ever again. Where are we? Birch planks. And let's just dump things in here. Being lazy, but yeah. And let's make birch slabs. And like so. And let's get our shears. Oops. We got it. Let's just remove parts of it and try it with the slabs and see how that turns out. We can remove half of it. The thing is, I got all this wool for this project. And I'm going to end up not using any of it. That would be very typical. And I must not forget to keep an eye on the clock so we don't overrun our time, but we do have plenty of time left. Because we are going to Fawn's place afterwards to hand over the ceremonial torch. Let's head upstairs. Oh, come on. Why can't you take off like a normal person? There we go. And stuck the landing for once. And what we're going to do then is that like so, and I do actually have a plan here, don't worry, because what we're going to do is we're going to have like the entire tent of sorts rising up out here. So like that, meaning that this will have to run out like that. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're actually going to have. Let's see if we can do this without failing miserably. Like so, like so, and like so. Oops, that was wrong. And let's get our axe. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then we're going to have in here, we're just going to have it descend slightly so that you can sort of see the entire thing hanging. Like so. Let's see how that turned out. It looks better, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it looks better. Any Platty struggling with life? Anyone able to sleep? That way I don't have to go up and do it. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And we're gonna put that there and that there. Does that look good? I think this looks good. I think this looks better, to be perfectly honest with you. The problem with wool is that as long as we don't have can do half blocks with it, it ends up looking way too heavy unless you do a very unless you build in a very big scale. So let's repurpose this wool for into something sensible. And do it with this thing. And we're gonna have this is gonna be a bazaar. Like an open market kind of thing. Where instead of having like these big stalls, individual players can sort of have like one chest selling one item, instead of having like the bigger stalls with more stuff, like these ones that I've already built. So there we go. So what we're going to do then, this is basically going to extend all the way. Like that. And we're going to do some fidgety bits to make it look better afterwards. I do have a plan. I actually do have a plan. So that extends out to, with the final one going upwards. So let's extend this one all the way for now. So what the Phali Viking land is essentially turning into is a showcase of the many different things you can use wood for. Then again, I like building with wood. It is a very versatile material, mostly because you can do the slabs, which is the thing I'm really missing from like wool. Thing is, you can use stone as well, but like stone doesn't really work for that sort of thing. The texture is all wrong. My shears are nearly dead. Gonna have to make some more. We have this one left. Let's just pull in our birch. Like so, and let's just head straight upwards here. You know what, that was very impractical. Let's use the wool we're not using for anything else. So, like that, and then lifting all of this up. One block, 1, 2, 4. 4. And then that's going to leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2. For these two, it's actually going to drop all the way down like that. And then we're going to have this end slightly before. So like that. That's also ending too early. That ending too early. And this one is going to go a full 5. Which means that needs to go as well. Like so. So maybe we can do some slanting like this in the middle here. Like it hangs down a bit. We can remove that. 1, 2, 3, and remove that. Do like so and like so. Put that there and that there, and then we can take that away and we can take that away. How does that look? I think that looks better, to be honest, but that's my opinion. And it looks unsymmetrical because of this thing, but what we're going to do, we're going to have one there. We're going to actually have to put one. Have to do some tweaking here. Didn't we bring grass? We do. Let's do like that, and then have this turn into the sort of place that you walk into, like this. Ooh, spooky music. It's not Halloween. Nice, Spangle Blue. Thank you very much. Glad you like the style. We have the Domino lurking with a Phali head that he got through a PvP battle that we should. Ooh! Have you been in my hall of heads stealing heads? Pyro just chilling up on the wall there. I'm not used to having spectators. Makes me nervous. Let's just fix this, because this needs to go as well. This is not supposed to be... This is not supposed to... Oh, dearie me. This is not supposed to be path now. Mute that one as well. There we go. So what we're going to do in here to sort of seal it off is we're going to use... I'm thinking a bunch of spruce trapdoors. We're going to use a bunch of spruce trapdoors. That's the word. Let's see if I can find any. Did I leave them in here? There they are. And MC Crafted CO1 has followed us. Thank you very much. Is that a great way? It is not. Does that look better though? It does not. I mean, it would give it some depth. Let's do this on one side and do it the other way on the other side. Meaning that on over here it's going to be like that. And like that. Which one do we prefer? Bit unsure which one I prefer. Like, this is probably nicer looking from the outside, but it leaves you with very little space. You would sort of have to do a bunch of single chests lined up. Then again, this would steal that area anyway. You know what, let's do it that way. I suddenly have an idea for how we can, do that thing. And put our oak back. There we go. And what we're going to do, place them like this. And this is sort of going to be an open market where we have a good bunch of chests. So let's get the chests. 16, maybe that's enough, I don't know. It should be. Oh yeah, forgot that. Need to... Oh, there's 5 in every row. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning that we're missing 4. Let's go. Let's make some more wood. Is that enough for the 4 chests we're needing? No. Oh wait, it was 10 chests. Well, then we have plenty. 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the bazaar, the open market. And what we're going to do is here we're going to have ender chests or something like that. The heck are you doing? See, the Domino has a plan with this, but we also need to light those up. So let's get our glowstone. And I think that is a full block, meaning that that is like that. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's get our silk pick. We don't break it. So that means that that is going to be the correct place. So let's put 1 there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Where is my axe? 1, 2, 3 and put one there. Wasn't it there? No, it was one. To the next. There we go. And then we can also do one. Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that. That's not gonna work. Is it gonna be visible? Very, very visible. Okay. So let's just pretend that didn't happen, shall we? That should be enough light anyway. We have nighttime coming, so we should see quite soon if it's enough. What we can, of course, do, but no, it would ruin the airiness of it. That is a bit low, isn't it? You know what? I don't think it's that bad. What we could do, of course, is have fence posts coming down, so that we do it like. Are we out of the other ones? Let's make some more dark oak fence. Well, we only need a 3, so let's make 3. And we're gonna do one there and one there, and then we'll place them like so. That looks better because now it's a well-lit market. So now we have this side here with the 2 bigger stalls. We have the bazaar in the middle. My Norwegian sneaks through down there. In the middle. And then we're going to have to do a similar thing through here because we're going to have that path coming across like this. Meaning that we can do something like this. So along here we're going to have 3 deep. What we can basically do then is like a slanted roof coming off here and tiny stalls. Go, oh wait, I seem to be on fire. Are you bored, Domino? Anyway. And we have Pyro still chilling up there. Peyton O'Brien has just followed us. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. And, ooh, here's the nice little hay cart. Forgot to tell you about that. Look how pretty it is. So that means this path is basically going to come through here. Then cut into this path, which is also too wide because it's one of the farming paths. So like that and like so. Let's make that the same one. There we go. There we go. I think that looks good. A bit thick on the corner there, but so what we're going to do here then, I think we're just going to do like that. And to keep it symmetrical, we're going to take that away. So now we have the bazaar. And then you have this bit. Just take away this wool. Let's keep an eye on the time, because as I said, I also want to do, since we haven't done that yet, I want to do a trip to my old base, and we can have a look at those, see how they look. Didn't we have a bunch of chests left? We did. So let's put them... No, we already had chests there. So what we're going to do here then, AFK gets autocorrected to fat. Well, that just tells me, Domino, what you usually type. And I'm going to leave that there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's just leave everything in here for now. And what we're going to do is fill in the acacia roof. So we should have some acacia slabs here. Or did we use them all? Autocorrect. The truth snuck out. We have these item frames that I'm thinking we're going to be using. Did we really just... Did we use all the acacia slabs? I thought we had more left. Huh, oh well. Let's make some more acacia slabs then. That should be enough for now. And we're going to do it the exact same way we did here. So like, what we could do, we could just do this and be lazy. How dare me. Save us a bit of time. And that is what we need. So the thing then is, yeah, we need to break it. I could tell straight away that didn't look good. So we break up that. That path is a bit thin. This path is going to lead up to the main build that we haven't been up and looked at yet. This market is starting to look pretty good in my opinion. A nice little marketplace, starting to fill this base out real good. So we're going to have to move these shulkers now because they're going to be in the way. I'm just going to move these torches because they're going to be in the way. And these vines I can't remember putting here. Mean that they probably spawn naturally. We are on the basically on the border between several biomes here. We are on the border between like a jungle biome, a forest biome, and all sorts of things. So we are here in technically in dark forest. And I think if we go like right over here or something, we're going to go into jungle. Or not, no, not jungle. Oh, the other one, swamp. So let's move our stream torch. There we go. Let's move our stream torch and let's put it here. So we know where it is. Badger, hello! My base is between forest and swamp and G's the vines. Yeah. Badger is one of the other very lovely players on this server. She will not be streaming today because I don't think Badger streams. But what we can do is we can fly over to her base afterwards and you can have a look at what she's doing. But yeah, what we're going to do here then... Should we just continue doing this? But in a smaller scale, is the question. Let's go get some more mats and eat some potatoes. And keep an eye on the time. And since... I think we need to use spruce really, since that's what we used on the other side there. But what we're going to do is, I think we're going to do something like this and make these like one-offs. So that way we have a 2 distance, 2 distance, 1 distance. I think that's going to work. 3, 3, 3. What we can do is make that one a 4 in the middle. So we have 2 3s and a 4. And we're gonna... Oh, we're gonna need more slabs for that. Spangle, you are far lovelier than me. That is a discussion I'm not gonna take part in. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And let's get some birch. Didn't I have birch? There we go. Let's get some more birch planks. Let's just do it here since we're already waiting. Come on. Come on. There we go. 15, that should be enough. Let's just do it like that, like that, like that, and like that. So the thing is, how do we want the roof to come down like that? Is the question. Well, you know what? Here we could actually use the carpets, because it wouldn't require that much. Hell hath no whipping like a spangle in a dungeon. Jeez. Oh, I'm very glad to hear you love me as well. Now I completely forgot my train of thought. Where did I put... Let's just put all of these shulkers somewhere. Don't want to put them there because it's going to mess up our path. So let's do it like this. Let's see. There we have the red carpet and the white carpet, and we're going to need more of that. So let's get some wool blocks. Let's do a couple more of those. Let's do a couple more of those. Then we have 24 each. Maybe that's enough. And we're going to need the string, which is there. So what I was thinking is something like... something like that. Or, no, not like that, like that. Is that a bit low? It felt a bit low. I mean, that is surely too low, right? It looks silly. Professor Biscuit in chat saying yeet. Yeet indeed. It's too low. Yeah, let's go up one. Needs to be a block up, so we've got at least a 2 block clearance. Indeed. Let's just take this away again. Let's get rid of the string. Is that all of it? I think that was all of it, yep. So let's get our birch, and we'll get one more up like that. One more up like that. And we got Professor Biscuit. Thank you very much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Maybe use wool to make it up a block. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like maybe we want to do like a full block of wool up there. That's a bit far. Let's see what happens now. See if we like this anymore. Problem though is that I need to jump to get on top of it. Oh, dearie me. There we go. And then... oh, dearie me. Why can't I... this is the problem with the string. There we go, that is a nice distance. Oh, it's not. There we go, and then finally... yeah, we can do it from the side. That's not too bad though, is it? But maybe like here we can do like that. You know what? I have an idea actually. Let's see it. I'll get like stick with me for a minute here. I have an idea, and my ideas are never bad until I do derps like that. There we go. Oh, dearie me, that's... oh, it's a flying dice link, bing ding, the flying dice link, the buck school click. Apologies for the Dutch. But like that. Oh, but it's not even. It's not even. That's not gonna work. Deary me. It's not gonna work because of the unevenness. But let's do like that then. And then like so and like so. And what I was thinking is to have that. Yeah, it was not. It was gibberish. It was absolute gibberish. But it sounded Dutch in my head. Apologies to any Dutch folks I just offended dearly. But that's the problem with the string. What about that? That works. I'd say that works. Your Badger is fluent in Derplian, or Derplish, yes. Many of us are. How's that? You know what? New idea. Idea number 400,000,030,000,030. Which is probably going to work just as good as the 400 billion previous ones. But because if we do this on these ones, then we can do this on this one, but we're going to have to do it the other way around. Let's just get our sword, which didn't speed it up 1 iota. Let's keep an eye on that. We've still got 50 minutes. We actually got an hour because I keep forgetting that I took over from Taribo 10 minutes earlier than planned. And that was, well, it was planned for me to take over slightly early because Taribo had university to attend to. No, not the string, you. That, no, not... I'm going to need a derp counter by the end of this. Something like that. And then of course this is going to go away and we're going to replace this with a flat type like the carpet. So, yeah, you missed Taribo doing a good job on building the Boat Buddies map. It was a good stream. It's quite fun to watch. And I'm also looking very much forward to Fawn afterwards. And of course we can do a reminder of the schedule for those of you who have joined us since last time. We have Fawn coming up after us, and then we have after Fawn, of course, is Izuma himself, and after Izuma will be going live at 3 o'clock. We have a lot of people asking when is Izuma going to be live, and he is scheduled to go live at 3 o'clock UK time, so 4 o'clock for most of Europe. And we can't, there we go. And after Izuma, we got Pony, Eep, Binky and Jimbo doing a dual stream, Sherpa, and finally Mikey rounding things off at 1 AM UK time, which should be in the evening for those of you watching from the US. Let's head back to the game, shall we? I'm not entirely happy with it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely happy with it, but it works. It works, sort of. Or we could just remove this part in the middle and have like an ender chest station or something here. Opponent's gonna have to keep it PG. Who's X again? Who's this X everyone keeps talking about? Apologies for the tea drinking. Do we want to just X is calling xylophone? X is of course Izuma, for those not in on the joke, the guy who owns this server that we play on, and this is, for those wondering, the LPMT server, celebrating its 1-year anniversary today. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better, to be perfectly honest. I think we're just going to do it like that. We're going to build another stall or something out here. Meh, Badger says. I'm taking that as a sign you didn't like it. Today was today is a very mediocre day for me to watch, as I have school today. Like, I have study hall, so you can work and watch the streams. Yeah, I've been there. I have absolutely been there. I mean, I used to spend a lot of time in the study hall at my school, my university rather, because the transport. You like the build? My mech was about the commons above it. And a very nice server it is too, Captain Xylophone. I don't know which one, but I'm gonna just give it a thumbs up. Yeah, I think this looks good. So what we're gonna do is extend this path slightly and have it run into here. And we have Fawn following us. Thank you very much, Fawn. Really appreciate it. Fawn, of course, being the lovely, lovely person that we're heading over to in a little bit. Oh, dearie me, I hate when that happens. So, like that for now. Right. And of course, we're going to bring this together like so. There we go. And this is going to lead into this path. So, let's do like this to sort of show that these are the things you can use. Let's do the same here. And what I'm thinking here, I think we're just going to have... We can have an ender chest station here. Really? I think, yeah, we can do like an ender chest station here. Because people are going to need to have access to their ender chest when they're here. So ender chests, and maybe some paintings and whatnot. Domino's still AFK. We should probably like dig him a hole in the ground and just try and see if he notices, but he's probably listening in, I assume. So let's get some of these signs. Didn't I have signs here? Did I leave them here? There they are. I was wondering who that was. Yeah, that's Domino. He's AFK. The bot does not love me. Screw you, Nightbot. Well, this is the wrong place to be screwing Nightbot because I use the Streamlabs cloud bot. So foiled again. Let's put some torches here so we don't have a bunch of spawns. We're also going to have to put some trapdoors here. Oh, and I need to take care of that. There we go. Like so. So this is going to be like a very minimalistic little build. Take care of that. Okay, like nearly non-usable. Foiled. Indeed. And yeah, bunch of new people in bunch of new names I haven't seen before in chat. You are very much welcome to the stream. So this path is we're gonna have to have like one path cutting across here, so people can get back to this path, which is going to be the main path heading up into the to the base, which is going to go around here and keep going this way. Just make a mark to show where it is. That's going to be the path leading up to the main base. Let's round this off a bit. Let's also round this off a bit. Both directions, like so. Making it look natural. And I'm thinking we're going to want to build some more stalls like this here, but I want them to be a single. We're going to want them to be single double chest or 2 single chests. So let's get our. We're going to need to make some more slabs. Let's eat some potatoes. Flightless 4L has followed us. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Make all of those slabs, but you get my point. Let's do 38. Should be plenty. And let's put that there. Just found by looking who's playing Minecraft and recognise the acronym. Ah, well, this is LPMT. For those of you who didn't know, this is the LPMT server, whitelist only server run by the lovely Azuma Void. And to learn more, you can go to azumavoid.com by clicking the link in chat. So let's do one. So these are going to have to be 4 by 4, right? 4 by 4. So let's do one here. 1, 4, 4. So like that. And we're going to have one there. 1, 2. Like so. And then we're going to have a final one. Start squeezing it a bit. Start squeezing it a tiny bit. We can move it back there. Because then we'll fill in the area pretty good. Let's just put that next there. We can remove that. We could also move this back 1 block to sort of even it out. So, like so, then. There we go. Then we'll have plenty of stalls at the market. Plenty of space for people to sell all their stuff. Can I have a stall that sells imaginative PG insults? You mean like the good old frick on a stick? Ha ha. A little Scrubs reference for you old people there who enjoyed that show back in the day. Did you know that Scrubs is nearly 20 years old now? I had that realization earlier. It's like, no, I'm not old, you're old. Let's do that one the other way so we can sort of open it completely. Most things are nearly 20 years old, yeah. In 1 week, The Matrix is going to be 20 years old. That is not something my brain is ready to accept. So let's do like so. And even more stalls getting up here. And these are going to have the acacia slabs like we did here. So we're going to need birch. We're going to need acacia. Wait, didn't I put some acacia slabs over here? Including me. Including me. Well, if you're 20, then you're on your way. It's like I tell a bunch of people, once you pass 20, you pretty much stop counting. The Buffy anniversary, yeah. That as well. Like, I remember watching that when I was young. It's like, no, you're not that old. You're lying. You're lying through your teeth. What axis are you on again, Phali? I am on East 406. So what we did 2 in the front and 1 in the back. And I know that you're thinking dirty thoughts now, Badger. So stop it. And while that sinks in, let's place these. And we're going to do, so 1, 2 in the middle, and then 1 again. I'm not that filthy. Yeah, you never know. So like that. And like that. And then we should be able to do like that. There we go. I hope I made enough slabs for this. Ah, and the derp continues. Put 1 there and 1 there. There we go. I really like the design we came up with it, and we're gonna put some oak trapdoors behind it to sort of seal the deal. And of course, let's see if we can place this without messing up. There we go. And we're out of slabs. Let's make more. Like, let's just make acacia slabs out of all of it, because it's not like we're going to need that acacia for anything else. I'm glad I don't have a PC suitable for streaming. It would just be 2 hours of me constantly making mistakes and swearing. I will have you know, Badger, someone actually asked me, I think it was yesterday or the day before, like, what is the hardest thing about streaming? The hardest thing I have about streaming is not swearing all the time. That is definitely my biggest challenge. But then again, having a kid sort of means that I have to not swear there as well, so it's good training. So there we go. So is work being done on an event area, or this is a personal build? This is a community area in a personal build, because this entire area here, my Viking land, is sort of my village. We have a bunch of other players, like here we have Trungle City. That looks absolutely amazing, but I'm going to save that for Izuma. He is showing that off. We have Garth, we have Spangleroo's Pooh Mountain, we have Taribo and his little fun park, we have Badger's Hole. I think there's a house there now, but I just haven't mapped in a while. And here we have my place, which is a Viking village. So this is my build. I've done 99% of this. The only thing I haven't done is this absolutely amazing statue. Let's go and have a look at that again. This absolutely amazing statue here that Yilk did. And he's also done like these, like the decorating here. The decorating isn't done. He's also built, let's just wander off for a little bit. He's also done this little secret yard. Secret little garden that's up here, which I absolutely love. Look at this, it's so beautiful. And I do have a plan for what to do in the middle here, but I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm probably going to be doing that on stream tomorrow. Hashtag shameless self-promotion. If you're wondering, I stream Mondays and Wednesdays. My mountain is not peaked. Apologies, Spangle, but it's a joke that at this point has basically become a meme. It's like you can't not say it. There's a pretty nice market. I'm happy with it. It's looking pretty sweet, thank you. I'm glad to hear you like it. So let's do like that, carve it out a little more. So what more do we need over here? We need chests and we need signs. So how many chests do we have? We have 6 chests, and that's actually enough. We don't need any more. Hello, Fawn. Welcome to this place. So let's have a look. Let's place these chests for now. So, like, you can sort of pick, do you want to have, like, 2 single, or do you want to have a double? But I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And now I remember what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to make the oak that goes on the side. And we need some more spruce trapdoors as well, there. Because they're going like that. Oops, like that. And like that. I hunger. Should I be having weapons ready? Or do you need like potatoes? Have some potatoes. Don't eat me. Nibble on Phali. Spangle, how could you? Can't believe you've done this. But that is basically the market done. Oh, someone placed 2 ender chests. Ah, very nice. I didn't mean for it to be 2 ender chests, but thank you. Who did put these here? Because what I was thinking was oh, that was you. Okay, thank you very much. Because what I was thinking, we could do 1 ender chest and a crafting table, so that if people want to craft things, they have what they need here. So here is your ender chest back. There you go. Let's just name this there. Public crafting and ender station. Courtesy of WM Fawn. So we're gonna stop cannibalizing. I'm gonna give you a little shout out there, since you've donated that lovely little ender chest. So we're gonna keep some torches on front here, and here we're also gonna do shopkeeper's name. Name and items for sale. Price. Same here. Name and items for sale. Price. Review. Why, thank you, Professor Biscuit. I didn't know that. That is new information to me. Name and items for sale. Was that your cat typing or something? It seems like a very cat thing to write. Same here. Name and items for sale. Price. And of course this as well. The streamer's spazzing and now you're spazzing. I'm very sorry to hear that. And items for sale. Price. So that's all of those set. And now we have the bazaar. I mean, let's face it, this market looks good. I like this market. More tea, yes, but my problem is if I keep drinking this tea, because I've already been sitting for a while, I'm going to piss my own pants. And I don't want to do that, but that tea is lovely though. I'm actually drinking, I don't know who said it in chat, I think it was Sky. If you're still here, Sky. Who started talking about mint blends, and it ended up with me having to go get that mint berry blend, which is delicious. You're being weird, Fawn. You're doing weird stuff. Bye. Domino's still sitting up in his... Sky is very much a tea friend, I assume. So this also, we need to put some chests in here. Like, this is sort of do what you want kind of a deal. We have these pre-made little things here, let's do that. Because that looks more natural in my mind. Let's do that. Just remove these because it looked weird. She's as obsessed with the T2 shopper. Is that like an online tea shop or something? Because I've been looking for a good online tea shop. Sniffed and nibbled. Jeez, it's like having Spangle over. She also keeps smelling people. But yeah, that is the market ready, I think. I think that is the market ready. Yeah. I think we're pretty satisfied with the market, to be honest. So let's get our stuff. Let's take that shulker and use to like collect all the stuff we didn't use. No, I want to keep my arrows. And I also want to keep my rockets. Let's just put the rest of this. I want to keep my sword. And we need to keep that torch with us, of course. Is that it? We did leave some stuff here as well. Let's just pick this up. There we go. Let's see if we can fit it all in here. We can't. But we can do that and get rid of some of it. Right. Professor Biscuit says, I've never had tea. What are you up to now? That's Carlos. He can't even name that horse. Oh, we forgot the oak. Now that I looked at that, we forgot the oak. Deary me, what a derp. Where did we put the oak now then? Where did we put the oak? We haven't done the oak trapdoors. Didn't we have oak trapdoors? We have spruce trapdoors. We didn't have oak trapdoors. Okay, let's just make more. 24 should be enough. I'll take that. I'll take the stone. T2 does indeed deliver to you. Oh! Very nice. Then I can have a look at it later. We did this from the inside, I think. So like that. There we go. So like so. And like so. I think that's it. It's very expensive, but oh my god, good tea. Well, I live in Norway, I'm used to expensive, so that's not going to be any news for me. Thanks, Fawn, very much for that. Now that we've done the market, let's go do what we promised Garth and update the map. But what we're going to do first, we're going to go downstairs and get rid of all the shulkers. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, I have no system whatsoever. I am very aware of it. Ooh, that's where my tools are. I thought my tools were in this one. Huh. That's my hoe. Let's get all my tools. And let's get the map I was looking for earlier. I was looking at flights to Oslo actually yesterday. It's cheap to travel there from London. Yeah, you know what? Getting to Norway is pretty cheap. I mean, I can fly... apologies. I can fly... I think I used to be able to. I think I can still, but I can fly from Bergen, which is the closest airport for me here in Norway, to London for... if I get the tickets on sale, less than £20 for a round trip. Let's see if we can find Garth's map because I accidentally threw it into my sorting system and now I don't know where it is. It should be here somewhere. Or is it in my sorting system still? I checked all of those. Did I check these? Huh. Hello, Modrang. Hello, Viking in the game. Hello, what does this handsome Norwegian do? Why, thank you. I'll have to ask him. Haha. What we are doing, we've just finished building the market, and now we're gonna see if I'm trying to find the map that Garth made. Did I leave it upstairs, maybe? Also, I need to clean this place up because Izuma is visiting later. Can't have a look like this then. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. So let's get some more rockets. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's update these maps because they are very outdated. So this should be looking good. We have Modrang following us. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Just doing a flyby to update these maps, and we're going to do a more proper flyby in a second. That is over here. So now this hopefully should update everything. I also need to update my own map. There you go, Garth. That should update the... Wait, did you just take off with one rocket? Dude, lucky you. That is the one thing. That's the one time I've managed to do that. Just have a look at my streams often enough and you will see that I cannot fly. I couldn't fly if you held a gun to my head. So there we go, that should update the map, hopefully. Diggy Wolf, fast follow, thank you very much for the follow, man, really appreciate it. Was that Garth flying with one rocket? Garth is a good bit better with rockets than I am. Cheaty creative like that. Well, Garth is a cheaty little bugger, isn't he? Okay, let's do a flyby then. Not going to bother with the shaders today, but yes, let's go over here and have a look from a distance. So here we have the docks with the Viking ship. We have the watchtower from which we can crash into, and we can observe the entire base from up here. So there we have the main build, the high seat, or the Great Hall as it's called, and the Hall of Heads that we're gonna go have a look at in a second. Down here we have the visitor center that we're gonna go have a look at right now. I have 15, no, because I took over from Taribo, I actually have half an hour left. There we have the market with this strange ore structure that Domino decided to build for himself. You know what, I don't like the fact that that there is at an angle. I'm going to see if maybe I'm going to do that off stream, I'm not going to bother with it now, but I'm going to see if maybe I can change that a bit. We have the farms, we have, I'm doing all manual farms, so we have a big manual wheat farm, we have a tiny little sugarcane farm, because sugarcane is something we have tons of on the server already, so that's mostly decorative. We have 3 9x9 grids of potato and carrots, and this is a space allocated for melons and pumpkins. And that island there is going to be the animal island, where the animals are going to live. And we have the docks with our Viking ship that we built on stream yesterday, actually. And we're probably going to continue work on that tomorrow. And also we have this lovely little yard, and I can't stress enough, this amazing terraforming job here was done by Yilk. So if you ever need anyone to do like that sort of thing, Get Yilk. He's good. So thank you very much, Yilk. He also built that amazing statue there, and the statue that you can see barely down there. Let's see if we can go down and have a look at it. There we go. The Viking statue of King Magnus I, who technically wasn't a... Phali, your voice is really low, the music is louder. Oh, I'm gonna look into that straight away. Let's turn the... My problem is that when my voice goes, my voice is really low. So let's see if that's any better. Oh, yeah, so this is a Viking statue built by Yilk. It says King Magnus I Erlendsson from 1080 to 1115. The dates are correct and his name is correct. The quote there is sort of correct, but he was never a king. I've taken some artistic liberties. The reason I picked him is because he's the one behind that quote, which basically means take a step to higher ground. Magnus, he was the Earl of Orkney, and one of his main philosophies was that don't go into battle unless you have to. Like, always try to solve your issues with diplomacy and negotiation. Like, don't strike first, take higher ground, that sort of thing. So we've built a statue to him. Now that is like semi-Icelandic. But let's look at these other buildings that we have here, since we haven't looked at those yet. This is a little enchanting hut. This can of course also be used by anyone who wants to. We have books here, and you can see I've dumped things here as well. Let's just pick that up and pretend like nothing happened. Here we have a bunch of enchanted books for all your enchanting needs. 1 diamond per book, and I've just basically bought these from Barb's shop in the Netherlofts and placed them here, so I make no profit. So this is more like if you're a boat buddy and you don't want to go all the way to the lofts, you can just drop by here. Enchanting table, you have a lapis and you have blank books. I just realised that Modrang has written like a small novella in the chat here. I'm just going to have a look at that straight away. Here we have the visitor centre with a map of the area. We've recently updated that, but we haven't updated it with the market, so let's do that. And there we go, now the market is part of it as well. So that is my base, seen from above, pretty good looking. This is going to be like a tavern of sorts, so there's going to be like chairs, tables. Over here I'm going to build like a bar, and you have stairs leading up, and here you have like a window where you can view the docks and the bay. You have 4 guest beds, and if you should ever find yourself in a pickle, some potatoes and some rockets, and of course an ender chest. So if you happen to like crash here and you're out of rockets, if you happen to crash here and don't have food, you can get some from the emergency food and rockets up in the 2nd floor of the visitor centre. And then of course we have the Viking ship, which is over here, built yesterday on stream, with some dark oak shields, bunch of seats in it, hidden lighting, and there's gonna be some hidden chests. Your ender chest is so organised, Modrang says. I'd beg to differ, but thank you. And one thing I just realised that we haven't really looked at is up here. We have 20 minutes left on the time. Let's start here. This is Hjalmgarðar, which means basically the hall where the helmets lie, or the helmets rest. And it's the Hall of Heads. So this is where we store player heads that we get. Shouldn't just leave your ender just lying around. Someone may steal your valuables. Ooh, see what you did there. So here we have Llama and my Christmas skin. Here we have the Death Squad. Comrade Pony, Comrade Yilk, and Comrade Phali, who go around trying to murder things to get the heads. Here we have player heads. WM Fawn, we have no longer Obsessive Hugger because of an incident that we're not going to go into. but let's just say I'm currently at war with Hugger and Marv. We have Yikame, we have Mika, we have Itanoid, we have Badger. Oh yeah, I just have Binky there because he's a green name. On this side we have Spangleboo, Boozigard, aka Boo Boo, we have Daniel, Jackman, Taribo, who streamed before me, Thera, and Andal. And up here we have like the elites, this is sort of the VIPs and the mods. We have Garth. The quest to get Garth's head could easily be made into a Hollywood movie. We have Marth. Let's go into the incident afterwards. And we have Metamorphic Mike. Hey, that's me, Professor Biscuit says. Who? Where are you? Hey, that's me, he said. Where is... who? Where? When? But yeah, the incident. I declared, like, I have a very basic rule. I don't just come over and chop your head off without warning. I always ask, can I have your head? Jackman, okay. So that's Professor Biscuit then. Here we have Professor Biscuit. I asked Marth, can I get your head? And he was basically like, well, come and get it if you want to. And of course, Marth, being a red name, he is cheating and hiding in a different world. So it's physically impossible for me to get him. And then one day he tells me, well, I've left a gift for you. So he's left this. There you go. Marth. And that's what he left. And, to make matters worse, he stole Obsessive Hugger's head. So that is the incident. That is why I'm currently at war with Marth. Now you know. Let's head in here. This is the Great Hall with a table and a throne, a bunch of chairs, my nether portal, which we're going to head into very soon. Let's head downstairs and have a look as well. I guess he's ahead of the game. Oh, Pyro. If I could slap you right now, I would. Here is the former... When a Strangers to Love, indeed. That's the former Hall of Heads. It's basically an empty building, so nothing to see. This is my storage system that I built a while ago. It filters a bunch of items into these chests. So here you see like my diamonds, my emeralds, my redstone, lapis, gold, etc. Stone, dirt, sand. All you need can be found here. Chest to store empty shulker boxes. Here we have loaded shulkers, like one full of slabs, one full of cobble, one full of packed ice. And we have the overflow protection, so anything that doesn't fit in any of the filters will go through the system and end up here. We have two inputs. We have one here that was made by Domino. Here you can just place your shulkers, and here you can do manual input. And the same is also upstairs, so you don't have to go downstairs just to throw items. Then we have the super smelter, Wells Knight's design, which I'm quite happy with. Let's get some more potatoes. Basically put whatever you want to smelt in these two, put all the coal or whatever fuel you have in these two, pull the lever, and it dispenses everything into the furnaces, and you get it in these two double chests here. So that is basically my downstairs area. I also have a mine shaft down here. You can go down there and you come up there, but that is basically a hole in the ground, so there's no need to have a look at that. We have 15 minutes to go until Fawn is taking over, and in those 15 minutes can make a disco dance floor with all those shulkers. Yeah, before I made the system I tried to have a manual system and it didn't work because I'm lazy. I had 71 shulker boxes, none of which were in any way organized, etc. Streamlabs timed out Diggy Wolf once. What? Diggy Wolf, what did you do? No, you can't leave us. I'm not leaving you. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you straight away. What we're going to do, we're going to head over and look at some of the other things that I want to show you. Beginning with my nether base. Because as I said, that is my current base, but it's not where I started. So let's take a dive back into history, shall we? And while I'm doing this, here you can have a look at the schedule for the rest of the day. Going to Fawns in 15 minutes, and going to Fawns in 15 minutes, and then of course we have the big dog Izuma streaming in roughly 2 hours. Make sure to check that out. And then we have Pony, Eep, Binky Jimbo dual stream at 9 o'clock. We have Sherpa at 11 o'clock, and then Mikey finishing it all off at 1 o'clock. UK time, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Central European time. That's what it's called. Let's head back into the game. Let's head back into the game, I said. There we go. Digger with no, you must stream 24 a day, 7 days a week, as you're awesome and I love your voice. Well, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Not even joking, his voice is so chill. I'm very glad to hear that you're enjoying it, Digger Wolf. No, that's not where we're going. Let's start with going to my nether base. Suddenly South Axis, yes. Did some cheateroos. When I started playing on this server in September last year, my first place was in the Nether Hills, which is here. And prepare to see the single most amazing tunnel you're ever going to see. Look at this, it's like a Doctor Who intro on steroids. So we're just gonna zoom over here and end up here. This is Phali's Cove. This is basically where I started. I'm not gonna bother with the boats. Yeah, you get the really feeling of hyperspeed. Are we all on acid? Yes, I've secretly been drugging you all along. So yeah, as I was saying, when I started playing here in September, that was just before the overworld reset that we did. And so, we were building in the nether. So this is basically my nether base. Let's eat some potatoes before we head out. Here we are. This is my nether base. What I basically did, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Winnie who said, like, you can build here. This is a nice place. And I was like across this chasm from Gringools, who owns this amazing base over here. So we basically just completed this bridge. We made like a cove down here where I actually even made a sheep pen that never got any sheep in it. A tiny little forest. Ooh, I haven't checked my mailbox in ages. Still nothing. Got my Norwegian flag and the Camp Spangled Badger flag. We're going to go look at that afterwards. My old storage system, which still has some bits and bobs in it, with my old enchanting room, which is now empty because I moved it all to TTV Jacob. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, man. Do you have a postal box? What's a postal box? A box that kills things. So you can head up here. We have this lovely little balcony here. We have a Spangle. Hello, Spangle. The Trungle Post Office. I don't know if I have, to be honest. I haven't been there yet. So this is my nether base. This is where I lived for the first month or two. It's the rare Spangle Butt. The Spangle Butt appears to be looking for a mate. I still haven't gotten over Rendog's entire Hermitcraft David Attenborough thing. It's impressive. I've got a potato and a Nigerian Prince Gambler. Ooh, maybe I have some Nigerian royal dollars waiting for me as well. So what we're going to do, instead of going all the way back to the tunnel, we're just going to sneak into Pyro's face here. You're at 2100 South Axis. Thank you very much, Fawn. I'm going to head over to your direction in a couple of minutes, actually. Super B-Star, hello, welcome to the stream. This is my Now you didn't get to see the tunnel I made, but it looks like this. It's quite boring. Because this leads to Camp Spangle Badger. Go set up, I'll see you in game. I will see you in game in a couple of minutes full. Welcome to what used to be the Phali Free Estate. This was sort of planned to be like a small rural medieval state with some communal farms and a couple of houses. Diggy, I will explain the access to you in a bit. This started out as also my base. You can see it here. With a bunch of houses over here, a bunch of paths. I started making some ruins. This entire area is terraformed. It used to be like this. And I terraformed all of this. But yeah, the access is an LPMT server thing. I will explain it to you in a tiny bit. So let's fly, shall we? See how it looks from the air. So this is the Phali Free Estate. Free State. I keep adding an E. That's not supposed to be there. This used to be like a medieval republic thingy, but I abandoned it because not because I didn't like it, because I wanted it to be a communal build instead. So this is now actually a holiday camp, and I was like, it needs to. Yeah, it's free real estate indeed, and I was like, it needs to have a good name, and like all the. Like, whenever you hear of these American camps in, like, comedy movies, it's always, like, Camp Titiwaka or something extremely silly. So I was like, what can we call it so it will be silly? And Spanglebee was online, and Badger Spanner was online, and I just came to me in my head, like, let's just bring him together. Spangle Badger. So this is Camp Spangle Badger. Here's Spanglebee's cabin. I don't think Spangle has ever been here, actually. I even decorated it for him. Spangle, I even decorated this for you, and you haven't even been here. I can't believe you've done this. So this is Spangle's lovely little cabin, with a furnace and a crafting table. She even has a chest. You have been there. Okay, well, I know you have been there, because the chest is empty. And I'm pretty sure I left you a gift there. Some lovely blue carpets, a nice table, a double bed, and a nice view. You can actually see the church from here. Oh, my nose is running. Deary me. So so this is Camp Spangle Badger. This used to be my base, but then I decided this would be better as a community build. That bridge, however, is one of the things I am most happy about. This bridge here, which was I will have you know, this was freestyled on the first attempt, and I was so happy with it. So Daniel, where is my cabin? He says. Daniel, everyone who wants one can come claim a cabin. So if you're playing on the LPMT server, come over here and claim a cabin. Deary me, Spangle. Spangle just posted a photo in Discord, which was sneaking up to me and smelling me. It's like I told you, Spangle smells people. She needs help. If you've been affected by any of the issues brought up in this stream, please call the number on the screen right now. But yeah, anyone who plays on LPMT, come over here and claim a cabin. I will return to this place and finish it off in due time. Like, once I've done with the Viking place, or at least sort of done, I'm going to return here. So here we have like a dock where you can take the ships. So that is Camp Spangle Badger. That is Camp Spangle Badger indeed. Calling 45007 to 14500. But yes, someone asked me what's the access thing. I'm going to explain that to you. In the Nether, we have a massive sort of central station, Grand Central Station sort of, which is how many minutes do we have? 8 minutes. Yeah, I have time to show you. Oh yeah, Fawn came online there, so we have time. So this is my tunnel leading out here. We use, of course, these the trains, like this boat on ice thing, to move around, because this world is massive. So you missed the chance to call it a gulag. Well, it's not a gulag. It is a lovely holiday camp. So let's head to the access hub. We still have some time. We have a couple of minutes. So let's head down here. More like the perfume of the book. I haven't read that actually. And see, oh, there's a film. Then I can watch the film. I'm too lazy to read. Gulag is a lovely holiday. A gulag is a Soviet prison camp, you moron. A holiday gulag, yes. It sounds like a Monty Python film there, though, like a holiday gulag. So, access. Izuma's going to show this off later, but this is the access hub. This is Grand Central Station. In the middle down there is 000. That's like the dead center of, like, there is 0. So we're now dead center in the nether. So going down there, we're going to be dead center in the nether. So instead of having all sorts of tunnels leading all sorts of ways, we have 4 access tunnels. So that is one massive tunnel leading south, east, west, and north. That way, instead of having like 7 billion tunnels from the middle, you have like these 4 main tunnels, and you have tunnels leading from that. And we have Winnie in the chat. Hello, Winnie. Nice to see you here. So that is basically the access. And so you use whatever axis is most relevant to you. Like, I used to live on the south axis, but now I'm on the east axis with the other boat buddies. But I can see that time is running from us, so let's go over here, grab ourselves a boat, and we're going to head down to 2100 south axis. So that way you get sort of like an address. And noises in the air. Winnie has followed us. Thank you very much for the follow, Winnie. I really appreciate it. Winnie being one of the very lovely moderators that I have spoken of before. But yeah, so like that means you have an address based on which axis you're on and what the relevant coordinate is. Because one of the coordinates will stay still for you. Is it nice? All branching to different areas instead of tunnels scribbled out by 3 toddlers arguing over who gets to use the red crayon. Exactly. Not the way I would say it, but it is exactly the point. So that way, like, for instance, my address is East 406. Hello, Pyro. Meaning that you go to the east axis and lag out, like I do. Boat. Stop derping. Is this because I crashed into Pyro? There we go. So like here, this is Fawn's entrance, which is at... Because if you press that, or you can just look at up by my map, you can see that the relevant coordinate is 2105. So my address is East 406. This is where Phali gets kicked for lying. Hopefully not. Let's just use... Oops, that. And we got follow Rogi MC. I hope I pronounced that right. Rogi MC, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But we are running out of time, so let's head to... Oh, did I leave the thing? I left the thing. Dearie me, I left the torch. I left the ceremonial torch. And there's no mods on to do cheaty magic. Derp. Fawn, I left the thing. Don't worry. There we go. Let's go get it. Yes, I have 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes. We need to get the torch. This is Domino's fault. There we go. This is turning intensive and the music is very dramatic, which is fitting. Where did it go? Did Domino pick it up? Domino! You picked up the torch. Give me the torch. We have 2 minutes. It's because Domino has it. Domino picked it up. Because no, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, you have it though. Yes, but flying. Where is Fawn? Can we fly to Fawn any quicker? No, that's Binky's Island. Fawn is like in the middle of nowhere. Come on, we have 2 minutes to do this. We can do this. This is getting intense. This is getting really intense. Come on, Fawn, we can do this. Don't worry. If time works like in the movies, you still have about 2 hours. Yes, if this was a Fast and Furious movie, these 2 minutes would last until 4 o'clock tonight. And the music is very dramatic. And there's a pig man standing in the way. We don't have time for you, pig man. Come on. We can do this. 2 minutes start. We need it. You can do it, Phali. Come on. This is the most intense my stream has ever been. All because I forgot the bleeding thing. Time is not over. My time is 13:58 still. Come on. Come on. We can do it. We got 35 viewers watching me desperately trying to get to Fawn's place in time for 2 o'clock. It's 13:59 here right now. Come on, Fawn. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just a moron. Because we need to use the torch. Yes, suffering trying to be family. I'm trying desperately to be family friendly. But it's hard to be family friendly when you're a massive derp. Also, I've drunken too much tea. I'm about to piss my pants. I need to get out of here. Come on, we can do this. This is a live stream fail if I've ever seen one. There we go. Get the boat. Come on. And place... No, that's not how you place a boat. And the boat isn't placing it all. Deary me. Let's run. This is getting intense. I'm not gonna... I don't dare fly because I'm probably gonna die. I see the end of it. I see the end of it. Yeah, I mean, I've gone over my time now, but it's because the bleeding boat won't work. There you are, Fawn. There you are, Fawn. There we go. The everlasting torch and the stream day torch has been passed to Fawn. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, there's the rest of the schedule. Thank you very much for joining us for what ended up being very dramatic and exciting indeed. I thank you very much for joining me once again. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream day. GG guys, GG. Thank you to everyone who helped. Thank you to Domino who AFK'd in my base. Thank you to Yilk and Badger and everyone, and Fawn who kept sniffing me, and Spangle who kept sniffing me and everything. And thank you to all new followers. And what we're going to do now, we are of course going to raid Fawn, getting over there. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Thank you, Daniel, for trying your best not to keep chat PG. Phali, wait, hope you don't get timed out on my stream by Nightbot. Your Nightbot hates me. Your Nightbot absolutely hates me. But let's send you guys over to Fawn. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you next time.